Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new stuff to go over. Loads of new events have been announced for various different Pokemon games, including Pokemon Pocket. We also have a pretty big rumor to go over about a potential Nintendo Direct happening soon. There's a lot of things to talk about today, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the second run of the Pokemon Scarlet Violet 7-star for Alligator Raid event is now live. Remember, this is the penultimate starter Pokemon. We should be getting Torterra announced at the end of this weekend, unless we get some other random event, but I can't really see what else would be there instead of Torterra, because obviously we've had the Halloween event and everything like that. So it should be Torterra for the next few weeks, and then after that we have like a month before the Rayquaza raid happens in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so we don't know what we're going to have in that time. Potentially just like random Paradox mons. Maybe we get Walking Wake and Iron Leaves back, because like there have been like limited time raid events, so they could come back. Again, we don't know if we're going to be able to catch the Rayquaza, the shiny Rayquaza, should I say, when that is available. I have been saying that Mewtwo you couldn't catch. That's my bad. You can catch it. You couldn't catch the one in Sword and Shield, I'm pretty sure. Couldn't catch the Zeraora as well, but you could have caught the Mewtwo. So hopefully that means we can catch the shiny Rayquaza, but either way, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Cerebi update. The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Mighty for Alligator Terra Raid Battle event has begun its second run, with Blissey returning as additional raids, and that runs until the 10th of November at 23:59 UTC. And again, Torterra should be announced this Sunday/Monday morning, depending on your time zone. And then that'll be it. That'll be all the starters done, and we can finally move on to some hopefully much better raids, including the shiny Rayquaza. So that's that. Moving on, we also have this event that is now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, battles have begun for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Team Star Challenge online competition, where you can only use Pokemon used by Team Star, and all entrants that participate in this and who finish it, at least one battle, will get a Starfberry. So not the greatest item really, but I guess you'd be playing this for the battles. You wouldn't really be playing it for the Starfberry. So that's also now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that's all the Generation 9 stuff. Moving on, we have the second part of the Wonder Pick event now live in Pokemon Pocket TCG. So Cerebi update, the Pokemon TCG Pocket Wonder Pick event has begun part 2, adding more missions and Meowth-themed customization options, and this runs until the 22nd of November 2024. So there are 3 current events going on right now in Pokemon Pocket. We have the Wonder Pick event, we have the Solo Mission Lapras event, and then we also have the PvP event as well. So whatever you want to do in Pokemon Pocket, there is currently an event for, which is great. But let's take a look at the things that you can get from this event here. So obviously we have the possible bonus pick options. These are all the different things that pop up in the bonus picks of the Wonder Picks. Again, you've probably got the cards by now, but they're still useful to do to get these sort of little kind of event picture token thingies, whatever they're called, because they will allow you to buy the actual customization things. There are more missions as well, though, that you can easily do. So if you want to pick 1 times, you'll get 1 event shop ticket. Want to pick 2 times, you'll get another ticket. Want to pick 3 times, another ticket. Want to pick 4 times, you get 2 tickets. Want to pick 5 times, you get 2 more tickets. Want to pick 6 times, you get 3 tickets. Want to pick 7 times, you get 3 more tickets. And if you collect 5 colorless cards, you get 3 tickets. 10 colorless cards, you'll get 3 tickets, and then also 15 colorless cards, you'll get 3 tickets as well. More than enough tickets for all the customization items. These are all the new ones that you can get. So the Meowth card sleeves, they cost 1. You can get the Meowth playmat as well. That also, no, that's 5, sorry. The Meowth playmat is 10. And then also the Meowth coin is 5, and then you can get the Meowth icon, which is 2. And then you can get Shine Dust. I think you can get, yeah, you can up to like 50 of these or something. So basically, this is just what you'll buy if you have everything else, which is useful. Like I say, I think this Shine Dust will be used in trading, personally. I think that's what it's going to be mainly used for after the kind of flair and stuff being added to cards. Yeah, that's just 1 event shop ticket, but you can buy it 50 times, so you can just keep plugging into that to get as much Shine Dust as possible. And then these are just kind of close-ups of the extra customization items and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely worth doing, 100%. And that is part 2 of the Wonder Pick event for Pokemon Pocket, the Meowth and Chansey event. Next up, we also have this to go over as well. The game is absolutely killing it. Cerebi update, Pokemon TCG Pocket has been confirmed to have been downloaded over 30 million times, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's been out just over a week, because it came out on the 30th, so it's been out for like, what, 9 days. Absolutely ridiculous. 30 million, that's more than 1 million downloads a day, which is just insane numbers for Pokemon Pocket. Again, we found out that it was like the 3rd quickest downloaded game of all time or something like that. So it's doing absolute wonders on the App Store. But either way, wanted to quickly go over that just to show how many people are actually playing this game. Moving on, we do also have a couple of other events to go over as well regarding Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go, and then we'll move on to the Nintendo Direct rumor that's also popped up as well from a pretty reliable source. So we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Sleep event has been announced. Eevee Week will run from the 18th of November through to the 25th of November. I don't play Pokemon Sleep, but I'm assuming it has like increased chances for Eevee and its evolutions or something like Umbreon, Espeon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Sylveon, Glaceon, and Leafeon. But if you are playing Pokemon Sleep, that sounds like a pretty cool event that is going to be live very, very soon. So that's that. Moving on, we have a Pokemon Go event to go over. So Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Into the Wild event has been announced, and this runs from November the 18th at midnight, or 1 minute past midnight, to November the 22nd at 23:59 local time. So a lot of these events happening on the 18th of November, which is obviously that's a Monday. But yeah, that's literally an event from like every single Pokemon game happening on the 18th. But anyway, let's take a look at this Pokemon Go event. So it's time to explore the unknown before Pokemon Go Wild Area Global kicks off for trainers around the world. Begin your adventure with electric and poison type encounters and more during the Into the Wild event. So obviously, Into the Wild event debuts. You can get shiny Toxel, I do believe, in 10km eggs, and then also you can get the Into the Wild paid tickets as well. You get all these like bonuses and stuff like that. I won't go over that because obviously I know a lot of people aren't going to be buying that. But the wild encounters, so these Pokemon are going to pop up more frequently. So Ivysaur, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Alolan Graveler, Magnemite, Magneton, Ghastly Haunter, Mareep, Flaffy, Roselia, Gulpin, Luxio, Stunky, Whirlipede, Emolga, Foongus, Dedenne, Grubbish, and Togedemaru. And then in raids, we're going to get 3-star raids of Weepinbell, Haunter, Flaffy, and Chargerbug. 5-star raids are going to have Nihilego on the 19th of November. 20th of November, you're going to get Tapu Koko. 21st of November, Origin Form Dialga. And the 22nd of November, Origin Form Palkia. And then in Max Battles, Drillbur, which also can be shiny, is going to debut. There are event bonuses as well, so the remote raid pass limit will be increased to 20 from Monday the 18th of November. And there'll be no limit on remote raids from Friday to November the 22nd to Sunday, November the 24th. And then in eggs as well, obviously Shiny Toxel in 10km eggs. There's going to be collection challenges, so event-themed collection challenges, field research task rewards, and also Max Monday as well is going to take part with, Drillbur's going to take part in Max Monday. So a lot of stuff happening into the in this wild event. And like I say, the paid stuff is, you know, you can I don't even know how much it is. It should say somewhere, but yeah, it's basically just extra stuff. It's $5. You can get all this extra stuff. So if you want to do that, that's obviously up to you. So that's the Pokemon Go stuff. And then moving on, we do have a pretty big Nintendo Direct rumor to go over, which is apparently going to be happening in February 2025. The interesting thing about it, though, is that it is a Switch 1 Focus Direct, not a Switch 2. So if this is true, it means that the Switch 2 is probably not going to be announced by that time, because why would they announce the Switch 2 and then do a Switch 1 Direct? It doesn't really make sense. So if this is true, then the Switch 2 is probably just going to get announced in March, which is the latest possible time they can announce it, because that's when they said it will be announced by, which absolutely sucks. But let's take a look. This is just a rumor at the end of the day. It's not like a random 4chan rumor and stuff. It was actually posted by PH Brazil, I do believe, who was wrong about the announcement of the Switch 2 happening early October, because that's what they said was going to happen. So they were wrong about that. They were right about a couple of other things, though, so their credibility is a little bit up in the air. But again, it could have been delayed, stuff like that. But either way, it says, with the end of 2024 in the horizon, fans are eagerly awaiting more announcements from Nintendo for 2025. According to industry insider PH Brazil, fans may have to wait a little longer for a major Nintendo Direct. So Brazil claims that he has heard talk of plans for a Nintendo Direct in February 2025, which will still be primarily focused on the Nintendo Switch 1. This is presumably in line with other rumors he has heard about Nintendo's plans to release more remastered titles for the Switch 1, although these may not be saved for a direct presentation if the Xenoblade Chronicles 10 reveal is any indication. Because obviously that was just shadow dropped out of nowhere, so they might do more games like that. But we also have had like pretty reliable rumors suggesting that they're going to have like a big kind of catalog of games up to the Switch 2, like on the Switch 1. And obviously this is just, I guess, like the start of it. There will be a February, from my understanding, Switch 1 focused direct. Might end up being just another partner showcase with a single / couple of first-party games shown, if even that though. The Xenoblade Chronicles 10 announcement makes me think Nintendo doesn't care too much about showcasing these late ports in direct presentations. So in Nintendo's recent financial results briefing, the company stated that the Nintendo Switch successor reveal is still planned for before the end of this fiscal year. If PH Brazil's claim is to be believed, this leaves a much smaller window for this reveal to happen within the time frame. It's possible that we may only get the reveal at the very end of Nintendo's stated deadline, which would be March 2025, which again, if this sort of direct or partner showcase or whatever is true, then that is probably going to be the case, because I can't see them announcing the Switch 2 and then doing a Switch 1 direct. It just doesn't really make that much sense. As with all rumours of this nature, however, we caution readers to take this with a grain of salt. Stay tuned for more updates as they come. So this is from the actual post it was taken from. So he was replying to this post here from PowerPixel, who said, at this point, I'm just curious to see what Nintendo has for a February Direct, if we even get one, if we didn't have enough for a September Direct, as I really want to see Nintendo's intentions going into Q2. With 4 currently known first-party titles, I hope they announce maybe 1 or 2 more games, just so they don't have to spread out the releases of these games to scrape by. So here's my timeline. This is obviously just speculation. So January the 19th would be DKCR HD, which would launch. February the 27th is Pokemon Day, and ZA is given a launch date probably somewhere in late Q2, early Q3 for maximizing pre-orders. March 20th would be Xenoblade Chronicles 10 Definitive Edition, which would release, and then Metroid Prime 4 is the anomaly. Let's say Switch 2 releases in September, that means that Prime 4 would be somewhere in August. I don't think it will be sooner because ZA is right there. So, they then go on to say, this is assuming ZA is not sticking to the normal holiday timeline that Pokemon titles usually keep to. If it doesn't, and ZA comes out after the Switch 2, like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did on the 3DS, then Switch Prime 4 and ZA. Put Prime 4 in June, July, and ZA to be in October also, which would be weird, but it is a Game Freak and Pokemon, so it will sell regardless. So, yeah, I mean, the thing about ZA, if like I say, this is obviously speculation, but taken on, like, from evidence and stuff like that, it would be weird to see ZA released so late next year. A lot of people think it is going to be. Again, we did have Riddler Coup come out saying that it was going to get revealed between, or was going to get released between April and July or something like that, which is around the time that a lot of people are expecting it to be released. The longer we go without a trailer, though, it probably means the release date is going to be further down the line as well, because if they're not going to announce the game, like, let's say we're not going to get anything till February for Pokemon ZA, that means that like, and then let's say they drop it during the Pokemon Presents, which obviously we'll get information about it. That's not going to come out like a couple months later, because it's just like not enough time. So if we don't get anything till February, the release date is probably going to get pushed back, which again potentially might have happened because of the Terra leak and stuff. We just don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm still hoping for an early-ish 2025 release. But like I say, the further the trailer gets pushed back, the longer it's going to be. And again, it could get pushed back anyway for the second time, simply because of the Terra leak. But either way, we'll have to wait and see what happens for that. Obviously, PH Brazil then replied, talking about the February Direct, everything like that. They were wrong about the Switch 2 announcement in October, early October, but he was one of like 4 or 5 pretty reliable sources that said the same thing. So maybe they were all right and it just got pushed back, or maybe they were just all wrong, or maybe they all had the same source. I don't really know. But yeah, if this Direct is true, which is what PH Brazil is now saying, then I can't see the Switch 2 getting announced till March at the earliest, really, which is obviously when Nintendo said it was going to get released by, or announced by. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see, but it's not looking positive. It's not looking positive, and I mean, it'd suck if it was just a partner showcase as well, because I don't think anyone's really that. I mean, obviously, it's still a cool thing, but we just want the Switch 2 right now, so it'd be a little bit underperforming. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Again, it is just a rumor at the end of the day, so take it with a grain of salt. But let me know your thoughts on that, and how do you think it'll affect ZA? And then also let me know your thoughts on all the other events as well. The Pokemon Go event, Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Pocket event as well. Make sure to get those Wonder Picks in, and then also make sure to do the Feraligatr and the Team Star Challenge as well if you are wanting to do that. But that is everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Like I say, leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we've covered today. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.